It's Holly Thompson coming at you from the Summit, and I am here to show you a Plan Chelsea 82. It's a single story, 3-bedroom. There's a few different variations on it, and people have done all kinds of things to it. And I can't wait to show you the different options, show you this one because it's beautiful, and then also let you know what people have done to it. This is a perfect example of an expanded Chelsea 82. We're in the Summit. You can see how beautiful the neighborhood is. There's pools, parks, pickleball courts, tennis courts, clubhouse, trails. It's beautiful. Let's take a look and I'll show you a few different things that you'll see that vary throughout the Summit. This is the Valencia Summit south side. We're on Bellis Court right now. And when they first built these homes, these were some of the first ones that were built. And you can see the electrical panel and the water main shutoff are all in the front of the house. By the time you got to the latter part of the development over on the north side, those were eventually moved to the other side. So sometimes you'll see a difference. The other difference is that the south side typically has a lot of zero lot lines. And the zero lot lines mean this becomes the boundary of your property. So sometimes it means that you don't have access to a gate that you can walk around your house. Some of them do have gates, so that's not always the case. The Chelsea models all have siding. Now this isn't a traditional siding, it's more of a fireproof siding, so some people worry about that. It does require a little bit more maintenance. You have to paint it maybe every 7 to 10 years, but it's beautiful and charming and everybody loves it. Okay, I've just walked into the Chelsea 82, and this is kind of a neat floor plan where you've got a living room and a primary bedroom off to the left, and then the other 2 bedrooms down the hall here, and then I'll take you into the kitchen. Okay, this is the trademark of the Plan 82, the big great room. Now typically people make this their dining room and then make that the living room. But these folks have decided just to take over the whole room and make it a great room, and I'll show you where they put the dining room in later. The Chelsea single stories have nice high ceilings. A lot of them have the archway. When we first walked in, you probably saw the round window. It's really beautiful. Now this kitchen has been redone, so it's not typical of the Plan 82, but it's so beautiful I couldn't wait to show you. Now all of the 82s, unless they've been modified, have a walk-in pantry right here, and then typically the countertop wraps around right here, and then there's a big bank of cabinets that come along. But these folks, like others with the Plan 82, have opened it up and made this beautiful island. They even have a beautiful built-in right here, a serving hutch. And then they've decided to make this into their dining room. And it has a beautiful sliding glass door, so it's like a courtyard that looks out. But there are so many things that you can do with these homes. I don't know if this is totally correct, but I have been told by many builders that there are very few supporting walls inside the Chelsea 81 and the Chelsea 82. Because of the roof structure, the way that it was built, they didn't need to have a lot of supporting walls, so people have moved a lot of things around. A lot of people have taken out this pantry and created a big opening into the living room. I've even seen where on Sunbird Court, my sellers had taken this whole wall and put the refrigerator in there and then made a smaller little half bathroom here. These homes have a powder room, which is lovely, because a lot of times when you get a 3-bedroom home, you only get 2 bathrooms. So this is 2.5. And like I said before, my previous sellers on Sunbird had actually made a door here and made this much smaller so that they could utilize this space over on the side here. Okay, walking down the hall of the Chelsea 82, you're gonna find 2 different versions of this floor plan. You're gonna find one that has a room this size, nice big room, probably 10 by 12-ish, but there's also a shortened version that has just maybe like a 9 by 10 room. It's very small. It's more like a nursery or an office. So whenever you see something that says it's more like 1850 to 2000 square feet, it's gonna be the elongated one. Now the beauty of the long version of this home is that you actually get a longer garage. So it's a 2-car garage, but it's definitely a lot longer than what you would know and to be just a regular 2-car garage. And then the beauty of it is that this entire space up here is a walk-up attic. So a lot of people have put these pull-down stairs down here, and then you can go up and put all kinds of Christmas decorations or whatever in there. When you don't have the long garage, it's gonna be a shortened version. So this floor plan is really great because it has the nice long garage and the long bedroom in the middle. Down the hall, this is where the heater is. Many people have moved it up into that nice big attic that I talked to you about, and they have made that into a closet. great option. You have linen storage here, and then the bathroom that is shared by the 2 bedrooms. Now this one is technically updated, so just know that it can vary. Usually it comes with the big drop down lights and doesn't have the tile that goes all the way up to the ceiling. So this is a nice example of what you can do with the bathroom. And then my favorite room in the house is the bedroom. It's the 3rd bedroom. Look how nice and high the ceilings are. You can always tell the difference between a Chelsea 81 and a Chelsea 82 because the 81 only has the window on the front of the house and not the side of the house. So if you're driving by trying to figure out which is which, that's how you know the difference. The Chelsea 82 also has a indoor laundry room, which is great. And I've seen all kinds of things done here where people have bumped into the garage because they have that extra room and made it bigger. There's so many things that you could do. The other thing too is that people have taken stairs up here and made it into a loft, a bedroom. I mean, I'm sure you could even do a bathroom because there's a lot of room up there. Off of the living room, we're gonna go into the primary bedroom. Now this does have a little window here that I've always thought was a little bit odd, but I've seen it closed up. So that's nice to know that you can do that. Nice high ceilings in this primary bedroom. They have changed it to where they have the sliders here. You'll see French doors. We've actually seen people bump this out to make a much bigger primary room, although it really is a good size. You've got this, and then it kind of nooks back here so you can put a dresser and a TV. Now this bathroom has been updated. I wish I could show you the original because the original has, oh, it's interesting. I'll find an original for you. But anyway, this one's been redone. It has the nice cabinetry, dual sinks. They all come that way, but usually it comes with the big bank of wood fluorescent lights over it. Oh, they have the original red heat lamp. That's kind of fun. But these guys have taken it from what was originally a big soaking tub. They've made it into a walk-in shower, which is lovely. And then of course it has the cabinets over the toilet and all of that. And then it does have a walk-in closet. This one is put in the Closet World closet organizers, but a lot of people, just have regular. Okay, we're in the backyard. Backyards vary like crazy in the Summit. You could have some that have beautiful views like this, although trees have grown up over the years, so nothing you can count on, of course. But in this situation, this one backs to a beautiful area. You can still see the mountains from here, and at night, city lights. You'll see that the 0 lot line, this is how it appears in your backyard. The neighbors actually have an easement to be able to just make sure that you're properly caring for the side yard. And then you can see that this is a perfect example of not having a gate to the backyard. A lot of people actually prefer that because it's of the security. The gardeners would just come through the garage. Lovely backyard. Now, the backyards go anywhere from 6,000 square feet-ish to about I've seen as big as 14,000. So there are some amazing lots in the Summit, but they are few and far between. So you definitely have to look for those. There are some amazing lots in the Summit and they are exceptional. That's not the norm. So when you see something like that, you get very excited. But this one being on the view side is always a preference to people.